Have you ever wondered why some people see what others miss? The greatest leaders and innovators aren't always the loudest. They're the deepest thinkers. Today, we explore the hidden power of deep thinking and why those who look inward often end up shaping the world. First, let's talk about clarity. The world is a noisy place, filled with information overload and endless distractions. For many, this leads to confusion and scattered thoughts. But deep thinkers have a superpower. They can cut through the noise. By taking time for introspection, they step back from the chaos and organize their thoughts. This isn't about overthinking. It's about focused, structured thinking. Imagine a tangled ball of yarn. A surface-level approach might be to just pull at random threads, making the knots even tighter. A deep thinker, however, patiently examines the tangle, finds a starting point, and methodically unwinds it, one loop at a time. This is how they approach challenges in business, science, or art. They find the core of the issue, understand its components, and then construct a clear, effective solution. This clarity is the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. Next up is innovation. True innovation isn't just about coming up with a new idea. It's about connecting existing ideas in novel ways. This is where thoughtful reflection comes in. Deep thinkers spend time mulling over information, experiences, and observations. They let ideas simmer in their minds, creating a rich mental soup of possibilities. Think of it like a mental playground. They're not just rushing from one task to another. They're allowing their minds to wander, to play with concepts, and to ask, what if? This process of incubation is crucial. It's during these quiet moments of reflection that unexpected connections are made. An insight from biology might suddenly solve a problem in engineering. A line from a poem might inspire a new marketing campaign. They don't just consume information. They digest it, synthesize it, and create something entirely new from it. But it's not all about external problems. Deep thinkers also turn their focus inward, fostering profound self-awareness. They regularly ask themselves tough questions. What are my true motivations? Where are my blind spots? Are my actions aligned with my values? This isn't an act of self-criticism. It's an act of self-discovery. By understanding their own biases, strengths, and weaknesses, they can make far better decisions. Someone who is and self-aware might make a decision based on ego or fear without even realizing it. A deep thinker, through introspection, can recognize those emotional pulls and choose a path based on logic, values, and long-term goals instead. No matter how stormy the external world gets, they can always navigate back to their true north, making choices that are authentic and effective. This personal mastery is a cornerstone of their influence. This leads directly to strategic leadership and vision. A leader who is constantly reacting to daily crises is not truly leading, they are managing. A deep thinker, on the other hand, operates on a different level. They use their reflective time to rise above the day-to-day and see the bigger picture. They're not just thinking about the next quarter. They're thinking about the next decade. They connect the dots between market trends, technological shifts, and human behavior to formulate a compelling vision for the future. This isn't just wishful thinking. Their vision is grounded in deep analysis and a clear understanding of the underlying forces at play. They can articulate this vision in a way that inspires others because it is not just a vague goal. It's a well-thought-out roadmap. This ability to think strategically and create a shared vision is what allows them to steer their teams, companies, or even entire movements toward a brighter future. Another incredible advantage of deep thinking is the ability to anticipate future trends. While most people are focused on what's happening right now, deep thinkers are looking at the horizon. They are pattern recognizers. Through careful observation and reflection, they notice the subtle shifts and weak signals that precede major changes. They read widely, they listen intently, and they connect seemingly unrelated pieces of information. For example, They might notice a change in consumer language on social media, a new technology emerging in a niche field, and a demographic shift. It's the result of a disciplined practice of paying attention and thinking deeply about the implications. It allows them to position themselves and their organizations to ride the wave of the future rather than being swept away by it. They aren't just reacting to the future. They are actively shaping it. Finally, let's talk about resilience. Life and leadership are full of setbacks, failures, and criticism. For many, these experiences can be crushing. But deep thinkers develop a unique kind of resilience, one that comes from inner understanding. They understand that their self-worth is not tied to their latest success or failure. When they face a setback, they don't just wallow in disappointment. They engage in reflective practice. They ask, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? What part of my strategy was flawed, and how can I improve it? This transforms failure from a dead end into a valuable lesson. It builds what we call an anti-fragile mindset. They don't just withstand shocks. They actually become stronger because of them. This inner resilience allows them to take risks, to persevere through adversity, and to maintain their composure when everyone else is panicking. It's the quiet strength that underpins all their other abilities. So, as we've seen, the power of deep thinkers isn't about some innate genius. It's a skill, a practice, a commitment to turning inward. It's about creating space in our busy lives to unlock clarity, drive innovation, foster self-awareness, lead with vision, anticipate the future, and build unshakable resilience. These aren't just abstract concepts. They are the tangible tools that shape our world. So, how can you start cultivating this power in your own life? It starts small. Schedule just 15 minutes of quiet time each day. No phone, no music, just you and your thoughts. Try journaling. Write down your challenges, your ideas, your questions, without any judgment. Ask why 5 times to get to the root of a problem. Read books and articles outside your area of expertise to spark new connections. The key is to make introspection a habit, a non-negotiable part of your routine. It might feel unproductive at first, but this quiet internal work is the most productive thing you can do. It's the investment in yourself that will pay the highest dividends in every area of your life. The world needs more deep thinkers. We need more people who can solve complex problems with wisdom, lead with authentic vision, and build a more thoughtful future. The power is there, inside each of us, waiting to be unlocked. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who you think is a deep thinker. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the powers of the mind. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you make time for deep thinking in your life? Until next time, keep thinking and keep growing.